Okay, so now they're going to give us a problem where we're going to set up the system of equations and then we're going to solve it. So these are fun. This is a pretty common type problem where we're selling tickets. Okay, so it says the cost of a ticket to the circus is $25 for children and $50 for adults. On a certain day, attendance at the circus is 2,000, so 2,000 people came, and the total gate revenue is $70,000. How many children and how many adults bought tickets? So you could say, well, let's let C be the number of children. And A be the number of adults. So we just have adults buying tickets and children buying tickets. And it's based on this information. We know there's 2,000 people that came, and we know we brought in $70,000. That's based on the number of people that came, number of children, number of adults. Okay. So I'm going to use C and A. You could use X and Y if you wanted to. Okay, now how many people came to the circus? 2,000. So the number of children plus the number of adults, that has to equal 2,000 because there were 2,000 people. Now the next one is a money equation. How did we make money? Well, for every child paid $25. Well, probably the parents did, but and then every adult paid $50. And that's how we brought the money in, right? And we made a total of $70,000. Okay, and sometimes the numbers get large, but that's okay. So there's our system of equations. Nice. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to want to multiply the top. I'm going to use the elimination method or addition method. I'm going to multiply the top equation by negative 25. I have to make sure it's negative, right? So something will eliminate. So I now have negative 25C minus 25A equals negative, 50 with 3 zeros, right? Okay. Yeah. And then the bottom equation, that's just going to stay the same. So we just copy it over. All right. So the negative 25C and 25C cancel. They eliminate. That's supposed to happen. Negative 25A and 50A is going to be 25A. And then negative 50,000 and 70,000 is going to be 20,000. I threw that comma in. Divide both sides by 25. And what's that going to be? 400? I might double check that on a calculator just to make sure. I don't want to lead you astray. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 2 and then 4 zeros. Divided by 25. Oh, well, except I divided wrong. It was 800. Good thing I checked. Okay, so it was 800 adult tickets. Okay, so probably the easiest equation to use is the top equation to find the children, right? C plus A is supposed to equal 2,000. So when 2,000 people come, 800 were adults. And so subtract the 800. So there were 1,200 children. Okay, that seems, whoops, not 12,000. 1,200 children. And it asks us to say how many children and how many adults there were. So I would just write my answer, 1,200 children and 800 adults. I wouldn't put it as an ordered pair because we want to actually know, how many children, how many adults. Okay, so that's the answer. The next problem, the next video, is very similar. And what I do suggest is that you work the problem yourself first, very similar to this one, and then watch the video and see if you did it right. Okay, so it'll be like a practice problem.